Well, frustration from a victim of crime in New Orleans. He says a 17-year-old who broke into his home is out on probation. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Sharice Gibson.
And I'm Katie Moore. That victim's even more upset because he says he didn't have the opportunity to testify.
Erica Ferrando joining us now in studio with this story. Erica.
Katie and Sharice, Stephen Ladow says he learned through a text message the 17-year-old who broke into his home pleaded guilty. The defendant is now on probation, but it's not the sentencing that has Ladow upset. He believes he should have had the opportunity to speak in court.
And he was telling me that they were in my house.
This little dog tried to warn his owner, Stephen Ladow, that two people were inside his Algiers home in November while Ladow was taking a nap right here.
I'm deaf, and so I took my hearing aids out.
He realized someone was at his door.
A deputy or sheriff or whatever with a big gun, and he was like, shh.
The law enforcement officer told him two suspects they were chasing hid inside his house.
I was like, oh, okay. So then I go back to my chair and then I realize, oh no, my back door is unlocked.
They found them in his closet.
And literally, it was from there over.
20-year-old Jaheim Johnson and a 17-year-old were arrested for unauthorized entry of an inhabited dwelling. Records show Johnson was arrested in 2021 for possessing a stolen vehicle and flight from an officer. But law enforcement agencies haven't shared why they were chasing the suspects when they hid in Ladow's home.
The only thing I know is when I got served papers to appear in court and testify.
Ladow is scheduled to appear March 1st in juvenile court for the 17-year-old defendant. Instead, he says he received a text message from someone with the DA's office saying the defendant will plead guilty to a felony in this case and the sentence imposed by the judge is 12 months probation. He clarified, "So I won't testify." She responded, "No, sir, it's over."
And I was thinking, well, sure, for you.
The district attorney's office said they couldn't share details about the case since it involves a juvenile, but added, "Our team engaged with the victim about this plea deal prior to the plea deal being taken."
I would have liked my voice to have been heard.
Ladow now makes sure his doors are locked and he installed a new security system, but still doesn't feel safe.
I understand the empathy that they're portraying to this 17-year-old and not getting caught up in the system. I absolutely do. But I don't want the victims to be forgotten either.
And as for the 20-year-old suspect, records show he bonded out in January, then failed to appear for a hearing on February 8th.
All right, Erica, thank you. A follow